Hello guys and welcome. In today's video we are going to be dyno testing my new Nissan 200SX. We are going to put this S14 DET blacktop to the test and figure out how many horsepower it's making. The previous owner said it's making 350 horsepower, but I wanted to test that because anyone can say anything. So I just want to get the papers and I want to just see for myself how much horsepower this car makes. So this is a S14 DET, that's a 2-liter straight 4 engine with a, as you see here, twin cam 16 valve, and it got some Splitrire coils, it got 1000cc injectors, it got forged internals, it got a bigger turbo, it's an EFR7163 turbo, and it got upgraded cooling system, it's upgraded oil system, and it's got upgraded clutch, and a lot of stuff is upgraded on this car. So I believe it's making 350 horsepower, but I just want to get that confirmed, or maybe it's making more, I don't know. Maybe we are getting closer to 400, I don't even know, or 300. Seriously, this is my first turbo car, so I have no clue how much this is making. Really happy about the new wheels, by the way, I really love those. But yeah, now it's time to go to the tuner and get this car dynoed. It's already hot, so we are ready to put it on the dyno. Never done this before, so I'm really excited to see how this is. A lot of people are asking me if this car is faster or slower than my M3, but it's really hard to say because the power curve on this one is so much different than what I'm used to. The M3 was kind of like more power all the way, just a little bit more, but this car is like 50 horsepower, and then all of a sudden when you reach like 3,500 RPMs or 4,000, it's just everything all at once, so it's quite different. Okay, the tuner is all hooked up with the car and the ECU and everything. My car actually has a aftermarket ECU, Apexi Power Commander or something, Apexi FC Power Commander or something. I'm really excited to see how much power it makes. If it makes 350, I'm really happy. I don't know, to be honest, after I talked a little bit to him, we are having doubts about it having 350, but who knows, we will have to see. I don't know how much it will make, but this guy has a lot of experience with SR20s, so I have my faith in him, and we'll just have to see. And if you guys are interested in checking how much horsepower your car have, you can actually do it here at Løberg Tuning in Porsgrunn if you want to, in Norway. Bear in mind, in Norway. But yeah, I think it's around 2,000 or something like that to check how much horsepower your car got. And it's quite interesting. Actually, he said to me he had been testing several E46 M3s, and those actually have 270 to 280 at the wheels. So I'm excited to see what I got at the wheel. And of course, as my M3 had 343 in the engine, I'm excited to see what this got, my 200SX, what that got in the engine. So let's see. And here's my new exhaust setup as well. That's exhaust. That's piping going all the way to my exhaust. the tuner has done a few pulls. Let's talk to the tuner and hear what's up. Max power. Oh yeah, we are done. We are done. Okay, we are now done with the dyno test, and at first I was a little bit nervous that it actually didn't make that much power, but then I forgot about that wheel horsepower and engine horsepower at the crank. I think that's what they call it. So my M3 did have 343 engine horsepower, and if we're comparing it to this one, this actually has 400 horsepower at the crank or in the engine, and at the wheels it has 326 horsepower at the wheels. But that's not 350, I know, but compared to my M3, that actually had 270 horsepower. So 400 at the engine or at the crank, I'm pretty happy about that. Like I said, it got a bigger turbo, bigger injectors, it got bigger coil or better coil packs and stuff like that. So a lot of things has been upgraded. It got better cams. It got like HKS 264 cams. That's more aggressive cams or something. To be honest, I don't know. I think so. So yeah, it got better fueling, and a lot is changed and better. The car is now making 400 horsepower, and that is something I really like. And here we see the dyno sheet, and here it says, as you see right there, max power 326, and actually max torque, like Newton meters, that's 396, actually 397. And if you compare that to my M3, I actually think that had seriously just 265. But this is a lot more than my M3. The only thing that's very, very different, I mean, this got a lot more power than my M3, but another thing that's different is the power curve. Look at this. Some power, and then all of a sudden the wastegate opens, and then we get the boost, and then we get proper power. It's pretty cool to see the power curve of a turbo car compared to the M3. So I'm really happy about today. The car did not blow up. I was really nervous about something going wrong, but it didn't. So yeah, I am really liking this car. I'm getting more and more in love with this for every day that passes. I really like it. It's so strange to drive a Japanese car instead of a German car, which I'm used to, but I like it. It's really, really cool. So, like I said earlier also, if you guys are interested in mapping your car or tuning it, if you have a turbo car or whatnot, go visit Løberg Tuning here in Porsgrunn in Norway. He will give you a good price, and he's really experienced as well. He has a lot of experience. He's done this for almost 10 years. And also, if you just want to check how much power your car makes, 2,000 Norwegian kroner, that's around 200 euros or something like that, for you guys wondering. He will check how much horsepower you got for 200 euros or 2,000 Norwegian kroners. So that's also pretty cool to figure out how much power your car have. But now I think it's time to just enjoy the rest of the day with this car. and I will give you a lot more videos soon. I will make a nice POV video with one camera at the exhaust and one at my head or something, so you'll hear how cool this thing sounds. And I'm maybe going to take a little drift day, maybe a drift Sunday with it soon. I don't know. I need to test this car properly, because I know you guys have not been seeing too much skids with this yet, and this is an iconic drift car, so I need to show you how good this is drifting. Another thing that I really like is that now I have the proof that he has been watching the map or the tune. He has been like looking at the tune, and he said that it was pretty good. He actually added a little bit more. I think he said he added 4% more fuel at the top of the RPM line or something, at the top of the RPMs. So that was pretty good, so we did not run lean when it's at like maximum RPMs, and that's really nice. So he said I would probably not feel much difference on the car, but it's just running healthier, a little bit healthier. So but the one thing I am like the most about this is that now I know that this car is running healthy, and he said that he could turn the boost up and that I can run like 370 horsepower at the wheels and probably 450 at the engine. But he said also that it's not a good idea if I want to track this car, if I want to go on a tractor or something like that. So it's not such a good idea. So yeah, he said it's the best to just keep it as it is with 330 horsepower ish now, and then I can take it to the tracks and have a lot of fun with it. So that is exactly what I'm going to do, because I feel that it's quite powerful. So I'm having a lot of fun with this. I'm having a lot of fun. I hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you guys later, I hope. Subscribe if you're not already doing that, and I will see you guys later. Goodbye.